If Deku had Yuno's powers, Part 1. So, Yuno is basically a character from Black Clover that has wind magic. So, starting off with the story, we are in Black Clover's world. Yuno is the captain of the Golden Dawn, and he is fighting somebody who has some weird magic. He ends up getting transported into another world, which is the world of quirks, the world of My Hero Academia. This is eventually where he falls in love with a woman named Inko. He has a son with Inko, which they name is Suku. But on the very same day, he is transported back to the Black Clover world. Yuno tells Inko to tell their son that he should try to become the number one hero to make his father proud. Time skip 4 years, it's Izuku's 4th birthday. They go to the quirk doctor, but oddly enough, Izuku is said to be quirkless. He's sad, but his mom tries to cheer him up to take him to the playground. This is where he sees Bakugo. And Bakugo runs up to him and says, "Hey, Suku, what quirk did you get?" Suku just looks down sadly as he says, "Oh, I'm quirkless." Bakugo starts laughing and says, "Ha, you quirkless Deku, you'll never become a hero now." Suku gets sad by this, almost on the verge of crying. Almost instinctively, he reaches out his hands as if to push him, only for a huge gust of wind to rush past Izuku and just blow Bakugo right into the playground. As Bakugo is like, "How'd you do that, Deku? Thought you said you were quirkless." As if almost instantly after Bakugo said this, Izuku gets a memory. This is a memory of Izuku's dad, Yuno, as a kid, using his wind magic. Izuku just looks down at Bakugo and says, "I am quirkless. This is just my wind magic." Bakugo doesn't really know what to care or what to do, but that's the start of their rivalry, basically like a Yuno-Asta rivalry. But both Bakugo and Izuku have a rivalry for each other. Now, time skip to when Izuku is 14. He has pretty much tried to train himself to become the number one hero, as his mother told him that he should try, or his mother told him that that's what his father would have wanted him to do. Izuku ends up walking home after school, only to see that Bakugo is trapped in sludge. He starts running to Bakugo as he yells, "I won't let my rival die now!" As he reaches out his hand as wind starts pulling towards Bakugo, basically pulling Bakugo towards Izuku, as Izuku just punches the air as a huge gust of wind rushes towards the sludge villain, splattering him all against the wall. Both Bakugo and Izuku fist bump as Bakugo thanks Izuku for saving him, and that it will be him next time that will be needing saving. After this, time skip again to Izuku's 15th birthday. 5 months until the UA entrance exam, to be exact. I'm changing up the dates of their birthdays, basically. So Izuku ends up going home on his 15th birthday. Once he gets home, there was a huge blinding light inside his house that both Izuku and his mom didn't know what to do. All of a sudden, a book comes down with a 4-leaf clover on it. Izuku grabs the supposed grimoire as he looks at it as he gets another memory. It's of Yuno getting this grimoire, as Izuku whispers, "Dad." His mother looks at him and says, "Wait, what is it, Izuku?" Izuku just looks at her and says, "This was Dad's grimoire." the thing he used to cast powerful magic spells. His mother looked at it almost in shock, and she's like, "Wait, really? But why is it here? Then that must mean he's dead." Both of them have a saddened look, but then Izuku gets another memory, but this time of Yuno dying happily of old age, because in Black Clover time moves faster. Or the time moves faster than in My Hero Academia. So Izuku tells his mom that he died happily remembering us. All of a sudden a scroll appears as Izuku opens it, only for another blinding light to appear as a wind spirit appears right next to Izuku. She looks at him and says, "Wait, you're not Yuno?" "Oh yeah, he died. Wait, you must be his son then." Izuku is just like, "Yeah." The wind spirit says, "Then I will serve you." Izuku just says okay, as he spends the next 5 months trying to train for the UA entrance exam. Another thing that also appeared out of that blinding light just happened to be Yuno's Black Clover costume, or his Golden Dawn robe, as Izuku basically just wears it wherever he goes now. Izuku now is going to the UA entrance exam. He passes the written exam pretty easily, as it is now time for the practical exam. Izuku ends up waiting for the gates to open as somebody taps his shoulder and says, "What's this robe?" Izuku just says, "Oh, it's the robe of my father." As everyone just looks at it weirdly, as it looks very out of place, very like something that would be somebody rich, basically. So once the doors open, Izuku rushes out as he says, "Wind magic, towering tornado." As his grimoire opens, as the letters shine, as a huge tornado comes out and starts ripping apart robots. Izuku starts flying with the tiny little tornadoes on his feet as he continues to look around until he sees the 0 pointer. He doesn't know what to do until he hears somebody yell help. This would end up being Momo Yaoyorozu. His grimoire opens as the wind spirit Sylph comes out, as he says, "Spirit magic, Sylph's breath," as a huge ball of wind starts spiraling towards the 0 pointer, as it just engulfs the 0 pointer, and once it dissipates, nothing is left. As Izuku rushes towards the girl and lifts up the boulder off of her, as he asks her, "Are you okay?" The girl thanks him as Izuku carries her to Recovery Girl as he starts walking away. 2 weeks pass of Izuku training as he wants to be stronger, as he gets a letter in the mail. His mother rushes in saying, Izuku, the letter's here." Izuku goes and opens it to see that he has passed the entrance exam with around 500 points and 160 villain or hero points for saving everybody from the 0 pointer. So in total, he has, I believe, 650 points, as he passed with first place in the record of UA's most, just basically the most of the ever. Izuku ends up requesting that he should be able to wear his father's clothes, as Izuku basically looks like Yuno, basically. He's at the same height, basically. So Izuku ends up requesting that he should wear the clothes, basically, that his father wore when he became a Magic Knight. So Izuku does this instead of wearing the actual UA uniform. Izuku also wears his Golden Dawn robe, as Izuku walks into UA, everyone looking at him weirdly for these supposed old-timey clothes, and the book on the side of his torso. They also see this weird spirit flying right next to him, which Izuku just thinks annoying. Once he opens the door to 1A, everyone looks at him as Ida runs up to him and yells at him, "Why are you not wearing the UA uniform?" Izuku just pushes past him as he goes and sits down. And that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy What If Deku Had Yuno's Powers Part 1. See ya, guys. Bye.